It's time for round 2 of the TSS Character Symbol Tournament. Who's ready? Hello and welcome back to Jenna Gets Creative. 2 weeks ago, I kicked off round 1 of the TSS Character Symbol Tournament with 10 of the champions, the competitors in the Saviors Tournament, selected at random from the 20 total competitors. Today, we'll be doing the remaining 10. For those of you who are unfamiliar with TSS, with this tournament, or all of the above, let's do a quick run-through. TSS stands for The Savior's Sister, which is the latest adult dark fantasy romance novel by YouTube sensation and best-selling author Jenna Moreci. It's her 3rd novel, the 2nd book in the Savior's series, and a companion novel to The Savior's Champion. I'm on the street team helping promote this book, and part of my promotion plan is to hold this character symbol tournament bi-weekly leading up to publication. Every sketch round features up to 10 characters from the cast of the Saviors series, and I sketch proposed symbols to represent them. You, my audience, are then asked to vote for your favorites. You can vote multiple times by voting in different places. Comments everywhere I post will count, including here and on my blog, as will formal votes in the poll I've linked. Voting is going on until early September, so if you're a little late to the party, please do still vote. The 2 winning symbols from each round will get fully realized art pieces in the revision round, which is slated for the week of September 20th. The publication release date for The Savior's Sister is September 29th. You can pre-order it now in any format you like from a variety of retailers, including Amazon, and Jenna Moreci is holding a huge ongoing giveaway contest to everyone who can provide proof of pre-order. She's also currently accepting applications for ARC reviewers of TSS. All links you need are in the description down below. Also, if you're able to purchase Kindle books from the American Amazon site and you haven't read The Savior's Champion yet, it's currently on sale for 99 cents US, so this is the perfect time to grab it, get caught up, and get excited. The first character symbol I'm drawing here is an intricate crown for Flynn, whose laurel is the prince. Flynn becomes an early ally to Tobias in the Sovereign's tournament, and he's definitely one of the good guys. Most of the time. Not trying to give spoilers. Next up is Isaac, the Jester, and I figured the easiest thing to draw for him would be a classic Jester's hat. This is one of those characters we don't get to spend a lot of time with, so there's really no deeper symbolism I could think of for this character. I'd really like to know where his laurel comes from, though. These books are set in Thesson, which is similar to ancient Rome, and I believe this character is just an average peasant citizen. Is comedy involved in his job, or is that just the most significant thing about him? We'll probably never know. For Hans, the poet, I decided to draw a classic feather quill dip pen resting in a well of ink. These are probably items he had and used frequently in his life before the tournament in order to have earned that laurel. I've always loved the idea of a feather quill pen, but dip and fountain pens weren't something I had a lot of experience with, so when I was a teenager I made a ballpoint feather quill pen by hollowing out the end of a goose feather and shoving a ballpoint pen refill inside it. Not as cool, but I liked it. Caesar's laurel is the regal. So I decided to represent him with a lion wearing a crown. You can't get a whole lot more Captain Obvious with the symbolism than that, right? By the way, thank you so much to each and every one of my subscribers. We've made it to 1K. Now we just need to get those watch hours up so I can qualify for the YouTube Partner Program, and then I'll open my giveaway. Want more information on that? Check out any of my other recent videos that aren't part of the TSS tournament, and you'll find a longer chat and teaser about the giveaway in those. Next up is Bo the Adonis. He's a gorgeous man, but there isn't much between those ears. The lights are on, but nobody's home. When I was planning what to draw for all the characters, I settled on the astrological Adonis symbol, but I almost changed it last minute to a dragonfly, as apparently Adonis is the name of a dragonfly species. If you want to vote for that idea specifically, you absolutely can. Just say so in your comment. And Cetus is the giant, and I forgot to sketch him in the sketchbook first, so here's my very quick mousepad digital art stick figure version of what I intended to draw to represent his laurel. Remember that these sketch rounds are just ideas, and the winners will get much more detailed works. Garrick's laurel is the brave, likely due to the fact that he has a history of military service. Because of that, I wanted to represent him with a lion, but of course, I already used a lion, so it had to be different. The brave, as it turns out, is not so brave, so his symbol needed to also not exactly be what it appears. This lion is actually a moose. Forgive this single antler in the sketch footage. I didn't want to run onto the neighboring page and then deal with editing out crease shadows in the scan, so I opted to just duplicate the single antler in the digital cleanup phase. Orion is the hunter, and even his most recent official character art portrait features a bow and arrow, so I don't feel like there was any other option. His symbol is a bow and arrow. Enzo's laurel is the dog, and he's a foreign beast whose on-page accent and broken language skills seem to indicate that he comes from a Slavic-type country. I did indeed draw a dog to represent him, particularly something reminiscent of a breed that would be used as a guard dog. The footage only shows the inking stage because that was my third attempt at a simplified dog in profile. It really wasn't working, and I was getting annoyed. Finally, we have Lucian, the Cetus. I'll admit I don't really know what Cetus means for ancient Roman culture or Greek and Roman mythology, but the similarity to the word cetacean did not escape me. I've chosen to represent him with an orca, also known as a killer whale. Don't forget to vote for your favorites in this round and round 1 if you haven't already, and check out all the links to the exciting TSS stuff going on in the description. Next week is going to be dominated by Scrawly Box because my June box is finally here, which means I can do that one for real, and the July box finally started shipping, which means I can do my No Box Art Box replicated version while I wait for it. If you're looking for more to watch, I've got some suggestions up on the left side of the screen now, or if you'd like to check out my book channel, The Westvale Archives, go ahead and click on my face on the right. I upload art content twice a week at minimum, every Tuesday and Thursday, and if you like living life creatively, whatever that means to you, I'd love to have you along for the ride. Bye guys!